Good morning, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Dickinson. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. A couple hellos. One is from Frida. Frida, I love the picture. It is in my window next to my rainbow. Patrick and Graham are on Epic. And a nice rainbow with hearts from Danica. I hope that puts a smile on everyone's face this morning. Today's weather is going to be partly cloudy with high 49 degrees. So make sure you're getting some sunshine today. A joke from Miss Ella. Why was the egg late to breakfast? Why was the egg late to breakfast? Any guesses? Sorry, I was scrambling. I think it was supposed to read, what did the egg say when they were late to breakfast? Sorry, Ella, if I typed that wrong. Here's another joke, this time from Colton. What is the cat's favorite color? If the cat had a favorite color, what would it be? All right, what's your guess? Purple. Great jokes, friends. Looking at today's schedule for foundations, you are going to continue practicing your foundations chants. For the foundations practice video, please make sure that you have a sheet of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard and marker ready, so that way you can practice some of your words. For reading, you are going to listen to the book by Mo Williams, An Elephant and Piggy Book. After you're done reading, I want you to think about, can you make a text to self connection? So that means something that happened in the story that also happened in your life. Maybe it's a text to text connection. So something that happened in the story that happened in another story you remember. Or text to world connection. Maybe it didn't happen to you, but you have seen it or heard it happen in the world, and you're connecting that to the story, An Elephant and Piggy Book. Okay, so we're thinking about how can we make a connection. And if you can make more than one connection, that's fabulous. Whoa, shout out Bonanza. I have kudos to Kirash, Sophia, Frida, Gabe, Giada, Isaiah, and Geo. You logged on to Epic and were reading. Nice job. If your name is in the blue balloon, you got in more than 20 minutes of reading on Epic. Kudos to Garrett, Joey, Danica, Patrick, Quincy, Dexter, and Graham. Graham, we're so proud of you. It looks like Teacher Patrick is doing a wonderful job in your home. Keep up the great work. Patrick shared his writing yesterday. He went back, looked at if there were capitals where they should be, punctuation marks where they should be. He tried his best with any trick words and stretching out words, and even added a picture. I gotta say, Patrick, pretty impressive. Great job working on your writing. Danica was working hard at her writing yesterday too. Danica, I'm loving how you started your words all the way to the side. Way to go. I wish I was there to give you a double high five. I'm so proud of you. Friends, today for writing, you're going to get to have a little bit of fun. You're going to get a piece of paper and something to draw with. It could be a marker, pencil, colored pencil, crayon. I would suggest a pencil because you can always erase if you decide you want to make something bigger or smaller in your drawing. Mo Williams is the author that wrote about the character Piggy in his book that you are going to listen to today. He's going to teach you how to draw his Piggy character. You can either show your Piggy character by either sending a picture through email or text, or you can draw your own character and maybe think about how Mo Williams could use this character in one of his books. So I just put up a couple pictures for you to think about. You can create any character you would like. Could be an animal character, could be a human character. Make sure that you are coloring your character, and don't forget to name it. Can't wait to see those creative drawings. My friends logging on to Zearn yesterday are Frida, Giada, Padraig, Quincy, Dexter, Sophia, Gio, Kirash, Isaiah, Quinton, Lily, Gabe, Ella, Angelina, and Jacob. Whew, so many friends. Great job. Kudos to Quincy for sharing his sprint. Quincy, awesome job on those numbers. Way to go with your number formation. I just want to point out there's a couple tricky ones where the total is first and then comes the equal sign. And I noticed, Quincy, that you really worked hard in solving those. They did not trick you today, Quincy. Great job. For math today, you have lesson 11 in the yellow folder that was mailed to you last week, okay? And so you're going to want to make sure that you're looking at the papers in that envelope. You're looking for math lesson 11. Everyone has a paper copy of it. Press pause if you need to find it, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, I hope you have lesson 11 in front of you with a pencil. I want to talk to you about number bonds today. And so if you take a look at, and let me see if I can use the pen on here. Can I? We'll use purple, Colton. Let's look at this number bond right here. We have 4 as our total. We have 3 as one of the parts. What is the second part? Did you say 1? You are correct. And so if I were to say, please write this number bond in a subtraction sentence, you would say 4, take away 3 equals 1. I would box the 1 because that was the unknown number that we had to figure out. If I were to say, put that number sentence in an addition number sentence, see where the equal sign is? Oops, pen's not working the best. That equal sign has a 4 after it, and that's because the total in our number bond is 4. So we have 3, plus 1 equals 4, and I made sure to box the 1 that was our unknown. I hope you're thinking, Mrs. Dickinson, I learned this in September. I got this. I hope that's what you're saying out loud right now. If you are, I'm glad. Here's another example. See this quick draw? There's 1, 2, 3. 3 take away 1 equals 2. And so I have 1 and 2 are my 2 parts, and 3 is the total. Looks good so far? All right. Ooh, a little tricky. 3 10s, and so these are my 10 sticks, right? 1, 2, 3. Take away 1 10, so I cross off 1 10 stick equals, how many 10s are left? 2 10s. So look at this number bond over here. 3 tens is the total. 1 10 and 2 tens are my two parts. Looks good? Okay. I'm glad. Let's try another one. Don't worry about where it says chart 2. 30 take away 10 equals 20. And so when we count by tens, we can go 10, 20, 30, right? How many tens is 20 worth? 2 tens, right? How many tens is 10 worth? 1 10. And so this number bond is very similar to the number bond we just looked at, right? What's the difference? You're right. In this number bond, it used the words 10, right? And it told you how many tens. In this number bond, it used the value of those tens, okay? So today, we're going to be working on adding and subtracting tens. Now, I had you get your problem set all ready so that way it's right in front of you and you can do this math lesson with me, okay? And so if you don't have it, go get lesson number 11. You can write your name, today's date. Sorry, friends, not the best number formation with my mouse. And don't forget your number. Press pause and then play when you're all ready with your name, date, and number. All right, friends. The directions say complete the number bonds and number sentences to match the picture. The first one is done for you. Let's look at the first one and go over what they already did for us so we can understand what to do on the rest of this paper. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. What's the value of 4 tens? 40. That's why the number 40 is up here, okay? Now, I'm looking at my two parts, 3 tens plus 1 10. What's the value of 3 tens? 30. What's the value of 1 10? 10. And so in each of the numbers on this page, you're going to write a number sentence, but using the words tens. We're going to say in word form. And then you're going to write your number sentence using like 10, 20, 30, 40 in number form, okay? All right, let's look at number 2. I see grapes, 10, 20. It looked like it helped you out. The total is 20. So now I want you to find the equal sign, and you're going to find where there's only one space for the total. I hope you're filling it in right here. But don't be tricked because this sentence is word form. So the value of 20, or I should say 2 tens, is a value of 20. And so that's why we're only writing a 2 here, because it says 2 tens, okay? How many tens were over here? 1. Let's write a 1. How many tens were over here? 1. 1 10 plus 1 10 equals 2 10s. Now on the line, we're going to write our numbers. We're going to write it in number form. So I know the value of 110 is 10. I see that I'm adding, plus the value of 110 is 10 equals, and the value of 2 10s equals 20. And so now we practice our number sentence. 110 plus 110 equals 2 10s. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Okay? I want you to press pause and try numbers 3 and 4. You can press play when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, if you pressed play, that means you have numbers 3 and 4 completed. You can check my work to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Oh, I almost got tricked, but look at here. There's a suffix s, so it means more than one. That's why I put the number 2 on that line. Okay. You ready for the next page? All right, friends. What do you notice on numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8? Or maybe I should say on numbers 5, 6, and 8. Yeah, I noticed some X's. And so that means take away. And so when we are taking away, our biggest number should be the very first number, right? That's where our biggest number should go, okay? And so one of the parts is going to be however many you take away. And so I see 10, 20, 30. How many were crossed off? You are right, 10. How many are left over? You're right, 20. Wow, you're doing awesome without me there. Remember, our biggest number goes first. We have 3 10s. Take away 1 10 equals 2 10s. Now you're writing in the value. You're writing your number sentence in number form. So I have 30. You can always look to your number bond if you need help with your number sentence. Take away 10 equals 20. You can press pause and finish the rest of the problems on the second page. Plus, press play when you're ready. All right, friends, this next page is a challenge. And I say challenge because it mixes up addition and subtraction on you, and it also mixes up what number you are to find. And so you really have to be careful in reading the numbers. So the best way I know how to solve tricky questions is to whisper out loud. So that way I can kind of understand, and I'm taking my time knowing what each question is asking me to do. So number 11 says to fill in the missing numbers. You're going to match related addition and subtraction facts. If you don't know what related means, I want you to think of who you are related to. So I'm related to my mom, my dad, okay, my sister. So I'm going to use my sister as an example. I'm related to my sister, but we're not the same person, okay? We might have things that are similar and things that are different, but we're considered a family because we're related to one another. And so in math, I want you to think about when facts are related they have the same answer. Like my sister and I, we have the same parents. Okay? So 4 10s, here's my 10 sticks. Take away 2 10s equals, you're right, 2 10s. And let's make sure we're writing the word tens. Okay? Now I have to find something on this side that equals 2 10s. Okay? Did you find it? It took me a few seconds to find it. I thought I told you the wrong directions at first. But then I realized they were trying to trick me. And I know this is subtraction. And so I don't see any subtraction sentences over here. So if I were to change this into addition, what numbers would you see? Is that what you were thinking? I almost got tricked. So let's persevere during our math today, even if it's a little challenging, okay? On the bottom, you are filling in the missing numbers, and then you have your dun-dun-dun-dun exit ticket. Try your best to do this on your own, okay? Believe in yourself, and remember, whisper all of the numbers so it can help you understand what the question is asking you to do. Don't be tricked by this equal sign. That's your math for today. Your science is to continue with your World Traveler project. Remember, you're picking one of the 4 habitats that you would like to travel to. There are some questions. If you need help using any of these words in my answer, you can always go back to this video and press pause. And I would like to show Patrick's science project. Can you guess what habitat he traveled to? I love it. I see a cactus. I see a camel. Patrick, is that you? That's you with the camel? Wow. He didn't spit on you, did he? Or she? Great job, Patrick, on your science project. Friends, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. See you tomorrow.